नहमदुहु व नसल्ली अला रसूलिहिल करीम अम्मा बअदु फ़अऊज़ु बिल्लाहि मिनश शैतानिर रजीम बिस्मिल्लाहिर रहमानिर रहीम. Today I will disprove Stephen Hawking. He may be a great scientist and a great genius, but honestly I think even a little child could refute his arguments on why there is no God. First of all, he says because there are laws of physics, therefore there is no God. Because why would God create laws of physics to run the world and basically set the universe on autopilot? But my problem with this is any king who owns a kingdom, he dictates a law to his kingdom. So if a king can dictate a law to his kingdom, why can't God dictate a law towards his creation? Furthermore, where did the laws come from? Who dictated these laws of physics? Who wrote these laws? A law requires a lawgiver. So where did these laws come from? And they can't be necessary either, because they are fine-tuned for life to exist. If the laws of physics weren't the way they are exactly today, there would be no life, there would be no Stephen Hawking ever, and there would be nothing that exists. So how did the laws of physics become fine-tuned, and why are they fine-tuned? There are three possibilities. Either they were by necessity, which is impossible, or they were by chance, which is impossible, or there's a multiverse, which we'll discuss in a moment. First of all, are they by what was I gonna say? Yeah, are they by necessity? No, because they could be different. So therefore, they are not necessarily true, because they could be different. Theoretically, we could not conceive of different laws of physics, but since we don't see them differently, therefore we can't conclude that they are just necessarily, because they could be different, but they're not. That doesn't prove that they can't be, though. So they can't exist by necessity. Second of all, you might say they might exist by chance, but this makes no sense, because the chances of them being the way they are is so slim. It could have been designed to not allow life, but the fact that they are too fine-tuned for life to exist proves that they only existed this way, but they could have existed millions, billions of other ways, but they don't. So that proves they couldn't be by chance, because the chances are so slim. But if you say, oh, there's still a chance, well, there's a chance that my mother is actually a pink elephant from Pluto. You might say that's ridiculous, but there is still a chance. So the fact that there is a chance proves that it is nonsensical to make this argument. Yeah. So then, is there a multiverse? No, because this is philosophy. This is not science. Even if there is a multiverse, we cannot prove it so far. So it's not even in scientific discourse right now. So then the argument rages. What if there is a universe with different laws of physics, and we just happen to live in the one fine-tuned for life to exist? Again, this is not science, but even if it were true, where do these universes come from? Even if they come from something, what fine-tuned this thing that lets it make universes as opposed to no universes? Why is there a universe at all rather than no universe? So that this doesn't prove anything, and it goes against Occam's razor, because there are more entities here than we need. So then all three of these possibilities are not possible. So then that only leads towards intelligent design. So therefore the universe must be designed. Furthermore, he says that since particles such as virtual particles can pop into existence out of nothing, therefore the universe, since it was smaller than a particle in the Big Bang, it could have come from nothing. But this doesn't prove anything, because just because we see that virtual particles appear to come from nothing doesn't mean they actually come from nothing, because nothing is non-being. It cannot possibly become something because it has no attributes. What nothing he's talking about, it could be something, because nothing doesn't have the ability, attribute, or faculty to fluctuate. It cannot become something. It's just doesn't have the attribute or the faculty to become something. If nothing ever existed, then there would be nothing now. So nothing can even exist. It's philosophically impossible. It's inconceivable. If it just can't exist. So how can he say the universe came from nothing? That makes no sense. And then he says that the universe split into positive energy and negative energy, and but this makes no sense either. Even though the exact positive number and the exact negative number add up to 0, that doesn't prove that the universe came from this, because again, nothing has no faculties, no attributes. It cannot split into two parts. So this theory makes no sense. So as I said, Stephen Hawking's theories prove nothing. They are easily refutable, and soon I will prove that there is a God, and alhamdulillah, there is a God. Jazakallah. Assalamu alaikum.